What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be going over the setups that I like for tomorrow into the weekend. Really nice reversal into the close today, so I'm really expecting and crossing my fingers that we've got a nice green Friday ahead of us. So let's go and dive into what we like for tomorrow. Now, real quick, we do these videos every single night, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're notified whenever we do post these videos so you can keep an eye on what we're watching every day in the market. To get the full in-depth watch lists every day, they are over in the Discord. You can find that link down in my description below and in my bio on all my social media platforms. Claim your 5-week trial, and I will see you guys there. But let's go and dive into the list. First things first, we got AMD. Now, AMD has been a big runner all week. All week. And we caught it over 151. It looks good for tomorrow, though. If it does hold the uptrend here, it's still the front side of the move. Has not broken down yet. Big move to the downside today. Rejected off that trend line support. Back up into the 164 over the all-time high. If we can get a little pullback back below the all-time high tomorrow, I wouldn't mind playing it back out of 160 off this trend line support. I don't want to play it up here. I wouldn't mind playing it down here, though, off 160. Off 160 with an entry somewhere below 161 or near 161. You've got range back to about 163.50 and 166. That's what I'm watching on AMD. Super overextended, so I don't like it to the upside, but I do like it if we can get a nice pullback. Next, we have got Uber. Good old UBER, and this thing's been on a rampage too. We actually had news. Today, they're trying to get into the grocery game, and Instacart was spiking due to acquisition, rumors, and this thing is still testing the all-time high. We're right there bucked up under the all-time high at $65, so I'm going to be watching this just simply over 65 tomorrow. You've got range to 66, and then it gets clear to about 69. I'm going to be watching at 66 because it is a psychological spot here on the chart. After that, you've got 69 and 70. So nice look here on Uber. Usually trades pretty well. If we can find heavy buyers, I do like this. Now, TSM did really well on today. Took it for a win into the open. Took a little loss after the open and then played this whole move up into the afternoon over the 111s. Did really well here today, and I'm looking for a bit of continuation tomorrow. If we can get that move up through the 112.90 is what I want to see here. I want to see this break up through the daily high tomorrow. I don't really want to see it pull back and have an inside day. If it's going to pull back under this low from today, it's having an inside day. I don't really want to see that into the weekend. I want to see a nice continuation move into the weekend over 112.90, 113 area. You've got range here to about 115. So I'm going to be looking for that $2 move at the open here, as long as we don't gap up overnight. If we gap up overnight to like 114.50 or anywhere under 115, leave it alone. Don't touch it. You're not going to have any range left. So be smart. With Meta is a really similar setup here to Uber, as we are bucked up near the all-time high here, and all-time high sits at 384. We're right here under the daily high at 377. So we did play this nicely today out of the open. We played it from about what was the play on this today? 372.20 to 373.50 or something. I want to watch this tomorrow morning. So I want to watch this if we can break up through the 377 high. You've got range to about 382 and 384. So you've got roughly 5 points of range to the upside to that T1 area of 382. That's where you're likely to start to find some sellers below the all-time high at 384. So Meta, big watch, and Zuckerberg did pledge today to build out their AI. So we'll see what happens. Great relative strength here being shown the past couple of days, though, so definite watch into the weekend. We have got LUV. Now, airliners, as you know, have been top watch really every day this week, with SAVE volatility going wild. Of course, we played JetBlue after the judge came out and denied the buyout. We played Boeing yesterday as well for some nice profit in pre-market and into the open. So LUV, a pretty big move into the close today. I didn't see any direct news to LUV, but we do have nice range here. And you've got really nice range here on the daily to about 31 and 31.50. So I'm a fan of LUV. If we can find some buyers in the morning over this 29.80 on this trend line break, you got some beautiful range here to at least 31 bucks here to the upside. And I would say safe bet would be about 30.5. So if you can get a nice entry, maybe off like a $30 pullback, $30 flush at the open, risking 29.8, then you're set up pretty nice. So that's LUV. And last but certainly not least, we've got FAST, good old Fastenal. This one usually trades okay. It's a little bit illiquid most of the time, but it's an okay look for tomorrow. Now, we did have earnings here today, similar to TSM. These earnings plays have been grinding pretty good and continuing higher in the coming session, so I'm going to be looking for that here on Fast tomorrow. Fastenal, I want it to hold over its 50% retracement over 66.50. Personally, I'm going to be watching it over 66.6 to see if buyers do find it off the flush for that move back up into today's high at 68.69 and then back up through 70. Personally, I would like to find some new setups into the weekend. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think tomorrow is going to be a continuation type day. Again, SPY with a strong close after chopping all day. And, that's great to see. But the thing is, we're stuck back below that 479 again. And until we can break up through the all-time high and actually start to pull away, we're going to be stuck in this range. And it's been such an annoying range for like the last week and a half. We've just been stuck here. We have just been stuck here. We did fine back here. We at least were grinding up, right? We're grinding up. But here, I mean, it's just one day up, one day down, one day up, one day down. You're just stuck in this annoying pop and drop range. It's really annoying. And until we get through the all-time high, we're going to be seeing this lack of follow-through and this pop and drop action. So just have to be smart, have to be picky. We did really, really well today, though. So again, I'm looking forward to continuing this green month on the right foot. And again, for the full watch list, for the live trading every morning, for the classes, the advice, the text buy and seller, it's all the whole 9 yards. Make sure to go down to the description below, go to my bio, and claim your 5-week trial, and I will see you guys there. Have a good one, guys. Be safe tomorrow, and happy trading.